Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royal. Hopefully you enjoyed the free guide video earlier today. Of course, if you're watching this way after it came out, then this intro won't make any sense to you, but if you're watching the day it came out, then it will, so that's that. Last time, we had a very interesting Christmas Eve, which involved fighting a god and traveling to a bunch of wacky other places, but it concluded with a nice, tender moment between Joker and Makoto, so at least it ended nicely, even if it had a bit of a bumpy start. And today, it is Christmas in this world and in the real world, if you're watching this the day it came out, and we're hoping for a nice, relaxing celebration, so we don't have to worry about any wacky things going wrong. We can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
He turned himself into the police. Sis told me yesterday.
Oh, also, he's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Good riddance.
He's admitted to being the perpetrator behind the recent cases.
So he's alive.
Akechi-kun survived and owned up to what he did.
Well, I feel it's for the best. If Akechi-kun is alive and he can atone for his crimes, that's not a bad turn of events.
Right. Ain't that all stuff to be happy about?
Mm-hmm. It's Christmas. We should enjoy the day to our heart's content. I approve. Let everyone be merry to the max.
I'm the one who should be giving permission, you know. Well, as long as you don't go overboard, I guess you can go ahead and cut loose today.
Also, he put up these decorations alarmingly quickly.
Hell yeah! Merry Christmas!
He didn't hear a word of that. Fine.
So, about the whole not going overboard thing.
This is quite the sight. I'm going to be entirely honest. I wasn't able to bring a dish. Instead, leave the dishwashing duties to me. I'll make sure they turn out beautifully immaculate.
Yusuke has provided the artwork for us. Oh no, Yusuke is responsible for the decorations. There we go. That's his contribution. His contribution will be the decorations to give it his artsy touch.
Why don't we all just clean up together?
So, who brought what?
I brought that marinated seafood.
That's super good!
It may not be to everyone's tastes, but I brought that cheese plate.
So far, everything here will kill me. Well, I mean, the cheese plate, I touched it and I die. But the seafood, I just have not. My dad had seafood when when I was younger. He ate. He used to love fish, but the last time he ate it, he had really, really bad food poisoning, and has since decreed to stay the hell away from it, from all seafood, as best he can. And I will take that same advice. So yeah, no thanks. This is so far we're 0 for 2 with food choices.
Whoa! That smells like dirty socks.
He says as he takes another bite.
Oh, but it tastes great!
Thank goodness. Oh, is this a croquembouche? It's so cute.
I made that all by myself. All I did was buy some cream puffs and stack them up, though.
It's been arranged so artistically that I hesitate to sample it. When it comes to sweets, On truly has us beat.
Realistically, I probably can't eat that either.
Brought this box over here. Ooh, this looks like more sweets. Not mine, by the way.
Me? Kinda?
You can't kinda bring something. Either you brought it or you didn't.
Sweets?
Ryuji and sweets.
Sweets.
Hey, what are you guys getting at?
It was just a bit unexpected is all. I had expected something along the lines of meat. For some reason, chicken comes to mind when I think of you. Ryuji, chicken. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in any sort of comparative way.
Yeah, boy.
Please.
When I compared you to On and everyone else, I didn't actually mean to compare you. Also, when I compared you to a chicken, I didn't actually mean to compare you to a chicken.
Did you hear what I just said?
Come on, don't get all depressed. Everyone's here to party.
Everyone.
Oh.
Mona-chan.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Trying my best not to mention it, but
No, you misunderstand. He's not dead. He's very much not
be
dead.
here with us.
See?
Someone call for me?
Yeah, we were just talking about. Huh?
Wait, what? No way! I thought you disappeared!
So, if these idiots don't kick the shit out of Mona, or out of Morgana, because now he's alive after they thought he was dead, I'm gonna have some serious questions as to why the hell they did what they did to Ryuji.
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
So, you stayed in reality as a cat?
So there's one thing I've never been a fan of. Fake out deaths. Please stop doing them.
When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this. I headed back here right away, but it took a surprising amount of time.
If you were coming back here, you should have told us, moron!
Oh, for Christ's
I'm
sake.
so worried.
Sheesh. Well, I brought my own surprise back, too.
And then I guess at least they didn't kick the cat like they kicked the shit out of Ryuji and left him for dead, but still. These people need to learn how to react to someone who's revived from the dead.
I brought some fried chicken. This doesn't have anything to do with your conversation earlier.
The quintessential Christmas food.
Any room left on the table?
Oh, now there's our chief for ya.
Talk about everything falling into place.
Come on, let's get started. We're gonna party to celebrate our hard work and my grand return.
Don't push your luck.
Why do you have to? Things are finally back to normal.
Here, try these sweets. The ones I brought.
That was a very different reaction to what happened when Ryuji was thought to be dead. So you guys are greatest Christmas ever. Duh. And Morgana's back too. I'm so glad. Gosh, I think I'm tearing up again.
Hey,
Lady All, I'm glad to be back too. Morgana's happy as well. Here's a pic for you, Mona. A nice little post-party snapshot. Aha, a splendid picture. Somehow seeing them together puts me at ease. You and him are pretty close by now, huh? I don't know if I... Yes, a pet. Don't treat me like a house cat? Well, then don't go wandering off all the time and getting us into stupid Okumura boss battles. The whole thing's still your fault. Don't go disappearing again, got it? I don't want to worry about you like that anymore.
hey,
That's right, tonight's supposed to be a celebration. I'm glad I could be a part of it. I know I already said it, but thanks everyone. I'm glad I got to come back to you. And, I mean, I'm glad he's alive and all that, but really, I can do without the fake out death. Thanks, though. Alright. Well, that was a short Christmas. But, you know, I guess we made the most of the like less than 10 minutes it lasted for. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, okay. Okay. What? What? I guess, and nothing of interest happened between December 26th and December 29th, apparently. That's new. We don't skip days here. We've never skipped days before. Alright, okay. We're down to only one day left of the year. I know it's sudden, but we're gonna throw a year-end party tomorrow. Kick ass! Are you organizing this for Taba-chan? Thank you for letting us know. So Jiro's making New Year's Eve soba noodles for us. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? May I invite my sister? No, you may not. Good God. The whole place is reserved anyway. Then should we call Yoshizawa too? Morgana and Futaba already covered it, but she really helped him out in the palace before. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like she'll be busy at practice. You're officially our event coordinator. You're dubbed to contact her. She'll be thrilled. See you tomorrow, so I guess this is when she finally gets brought back into the story.
already excited.
You know, I think I earned a few free days in there where I can just spend time with people after the harrowing events that unfolded on Christmas Eve. I think I'd earned a few free days between the days of December 26th and December 29th where I could spend time with friends. But I guess we just skipped to the 30th.
Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away.
I'm sorry, that really threw me for a loop. I just did not expect at all that we'd completely skip those days. I guess we're down to, well, our short stint of being at 100%.
Inviting me. Although I admit I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
Our short stint of everyone having 100% faith is very, very short-lived. We're now down to 50.
There's no need for modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him out too.
In that case, I'll accept your offer.
It is weird, by the way. You think the only person here she has even the slightest connection with is Joker. She's had momentary interactions with other people, but she's not here for any of them. Joker and her are the two people that actually have a connection here. It's just weird that you can tell she wasn't here originally. You can tell she wasn't in this game until the Royal version. That's very palpable.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
I was trying not to bring it up, but now that you've mentioned it, I guess we're going here. What the hell's around his neck, and how quickly can we burn it?
So it's caught your eye as well.
I think it caught eyes from people in the next dimension.
It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city. I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of the year.
Do you hate yourself that much?
What do you think about the scarf?
I think we should throw it in the stew pot. Where's the option that says burn it with fire? It's unique.
You've recognized its unique beauty as well.
Being unique does not necessarily mean it's great. I chose the least good option of all those three.
I'd say it's a little too unique.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
Ah, yes. My apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's chow time.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing. You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks. I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please. How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
Given the conversations we've had about how you need to keep your body in tip-top shape for your practices, I am also equally stunned at this turn of events.
Seriously? While being that thin?
By the way, I can't hear the word soba and not immediately think of Turnabout Storyteller from Spirit of Justice.
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony. But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
Well, what do you know?
For real?
And you had to ruin it. You had to ruin it. You had a great moment and they had to ruin it with your stupid for real.
Congratulations, Senpai.
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news! Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible. It's an actual real-life good ending.
And after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice. A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up.
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
Why is this a point of conversation? This is a bizarre thing to shift to. This...
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
Morgana, I have some very bad news for you about your future with Lady... Well, actually, just wait till they all kill me violently, and then you'll have a shot. But right now...
Winding down to its final moments, let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Oh, you don't say, buddy.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
17.
I
And
doubt
counting.
I'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
Except for next month, literally tomorrow when we start going down the royal content.
Well, this is just from my point of view, but
Oh,
I
for
really
fuck's
hope
sake.
that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
Yeah, the you really, Ryuji, really? You sure about that?
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your
Oh,
own.
you sweet
right?
summer child.
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine. Can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months, but in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year is gonna be even better for us.
Well, word on the street is there's still another palace to get through, and it's gonna be even worse. So, you brace yourselves.
I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
Oh no!
Next year, right?
What a terrible turn of events. How sad. I will miss you so much. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Next year? Sojiro, Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready! Chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Chop chop? What the?
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
Happy New Year! Oh, it's already the new year. Let's make it a good one. Last year's end seems only yesterday. What a hilarious joke you just told. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. You have something in mind? I don't know, like a mochi eating contest or something. Or, hear me out now, literally anything else. A prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. Yusuke, after how you acted in that museum, I don't know that you want to be talking about dignity. I don't know what we do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same, but not tomorrow. I got plans. Oh, do you now? Any other time should be fine. We can pick a date later. Anyways, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one, guys.
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay? But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious, and being separated from all of you was really scary.
Can I point out how just immensely bizarre it is to finally see this profile picture, not profile picture, but like static shot of Morgana and not the metaverse version of himself. Like to see the actual proper cat form here is kind of freaky.
I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys.
It kind of looks like he's staring into my soul. I don't like it.
That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here. Yeah, thanks. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep. I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
Man, I really thought he was gonna actually end up being a human at some point. But I suppose not. Oh no, now what? What now? Oh great. This is on second thought, I'll take the Velvet Room back, please. On second thought, I'll take the Velvet Room.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Yeah, I take it back. The Velvet Room is much preferable to that horrible place. Look at the school. I need to go home. Okay, we're actually moving around this distorted world.
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarships for college to make things easier for my mom.
Oh, good God. A butterfly? Butterfly effect. I should follow it. Thanks. I couldn't have gathered up. That's not like I would have naturally thought to follow the little floaty blue light. Not like my instincts would not have naturally drawn me towards that just by human nature alone. Okay. So we're going on a wild quest to chase down the butterfly. This, I'm sure, will lead to absolutely nothing bad happening.
It's unrealistic to demand any more of her.
Especially when I started out in freaking...
Kumara foods grow, with my father watching over me.
when I started out in Maruki's office. At that point, I guess technically it's all uphill from there, but the fact that that's where I started makes me question, alright, where are we going now? Where go now? Also, could you be walking any slower, my dude? Home? But isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it. Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. Oh, lovely. World and trap us all in the metaverse or whatever. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Eventually. Whoa, okay, the hell? Oh, it says, oh, okay, it says, I was wondering why it suddenly dropped down to 15%, and then I reread it, says, oh, now it says, would you join the Phantom Thieves, which is obviously going to be a much, much lower number. That makes sense. Good morning. We still asleep? Well, I'm up now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. I feel awkward asking this now that I've woken you up. But remember promising me that we'd go to pay our respects to the shrine together on New Year's Day? Kinda, yeah. Great! Well, today's the day if you want to keep that promise. I realize this may be a bit forward to me, but what do you say to accompany me to Meiji Shrine this afternoon? Already looking forward to it.
I'm so happy.
Me too. Yeah, we haven't completed scumbag mode yet. We still have one more person to engage with in our scumbag run before we can properly say that we've just descended into the depths of turmoil. All right, it'll probably be pretty crowded today, but it oughtn't be too bad in the afternoon at least. Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be so crowded. Okay. I hope that doesn't count as me wishing me before making my offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting on you.
I'll speak to the shrine around noon. I'll see you then. If you're awake, could you lend me a hand? Sure thing, Sojiro. What would you... Oh God.
Work your first activity in the new year. Oh, that reminds me. Happy New Year. And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
We're especially grateful you're open today. You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine for the new year?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
You have a character model. Why do you have a character model? We're too far into this game to meet someone new, but you have a fully... Your eyes are disturbingly blue. Why they're hypnotically blue. This is unacceptable. We need to change this. It's like put the final... I was gonna give a number, but then I realized I don't know how long this game is. We could still have another 100 hours to go for all I know. These last 2 months could literally take my whole life for all I know, but we're in the home stretch and we're meeting a new character? Are we sure about that?
Who am I? Are you still half asleep or something?
Wait, is that?
What bam?
Oh, no, I know that voice. I know that voice. I know that voice.
Oh, looking sharp.
I know that voice.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan.
Wait, is that supposed to be?
I picked it out with my mom.
The meme will be complete. I swear, if that's supposed to... Okay. So today is a lesson in not opening your mouth too quickly and not counting your chickens before they hatch. Because I just got done talking about how I really thought for sure that Morgana would turn into a person. Or turn to a real human. But I think I might have spoken too soon on that note, because the only reason why he would say you still half asleep or something, and why he'd have those hypnotically blue eyes would be if somehow, some way, I don't know how, but is that supposed to be Morgana? What?
Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes late. Well, time to make like a tree.
The year's first shrine visitor. What do you think we should do?
What? Oh, and also, I recognize that voice. I'm never gonna forget that stupid voice. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the voice of Bryce Papenbrook, who I'm sure is a lovely person in the real world. I'm sure he's a lovely person to be around. But guess what? He voices this little character called Nagito Komaeda. And oh boy, howdy, am I so sick of hearing that goddamn voice.
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Sorry, I think I'm getting there sooner than expected. Less crowded than I thought it would be. Your wish to come true? You're lucky. Well, the angels will get there. No need to hurry. Given what we might have just uncovered, I think I'll be taking a long ass time to get there.
Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go.
Oh, we're not going to talk about it.
But it's pretty cold out there.
Don't
forget to dress warm so you don't catch a
Yeah, that reminds me. I still haven't seen Morgana today. Oh, haven't you now? What? But how did this happen? And why is he voiced by the spawn of Satan? Sorry, not to imply the voice. Obviously, the voice actor, I'm sure, is a lovely person. Voiced by the person who voices the spawn of Satan. I should have said that. My apologies. What are we doing now?
Do I look weird? Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we? I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
No, you wouldn't.
Here was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one. That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
Sorry, I'm still not over human... What?
How many coincidences can there be in one day?
I don't know, ask Nagito, who we actually can ask now because now his voice actor is in the game! Yay! Oh, and in case you wonder why I said the meme is complete, Morgana in cat form was voiced by Cassandra Lee Mortis, who voiced Hina in Danganronpa. And now, human Morgana is voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, who voiced Makoto and, more importantly, Nagito.
And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
Since literally yesterday.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Indeed, but due to this fortuitous turn of fate, I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai? Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I know what we can do. We can go back to Cafe de Blanc and ask Morgana why the hell he's a human now.
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
As well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father somewhere. I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Well, looks like you're all busy. And maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet.
It's like no one's making any sense.
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later. Looks like it's just us now. Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the Shrine Center?
To know why the fuck Morgana's a human now, and why the hell he's voiced by... to be a ladies' man. Well, let me tell you, you already got that wish long ass time ago when this game set us down the road of you know what? I'll say it now. Thanks to this game, having a voice actor from that god-awful franchise, I can now say that we are going down the road of despair. Shoot me!
You're starting the new year with quite the passionate wish, Senpai. Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry. It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them.
Truly the worst
All
timeline.
the way out to the station to get me. My family is kind of serious about their get-togethers. I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station. Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all.
And now for the awkward conversation.
I believe this is our first time meeting.
I've been here before. The awkward conversation where you and a friend who is of the opposite gender, you go meet their parent, and then they're like, wait a minute, what is this? A boy? With my child? What is this turn of events? And there's this really awkward conversation where they're not deliberately passive aggressive, or just they're not deliberately actively hostile. Well, they're not overly hostile. They're just more subtle with their questions of, so what are you doing here, and things like just you know the standard line of questioning that you're subjected to. I'll never forget the first time I went to go pick up Forget 45 for something. And her dad answered the door. He came up and answered with a very well. First her mom came to answer when we were in high school. First her mom came to answer the door, and you know she's a very sweet person. She came to and she just said she's almost ready. She'll be out in a minute. Then I stood there waiting for a minute, and then from around the corner, her dad teleported into the scene, and very well built person, very intimidating. And he walked up to me in a very deep voice. He said, "Hey, Trevor." It's like, okay, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it past this door anymore. And I think he was trying to be jovial. Like, I think he was trying to be playful. And when because he asked what time I was planning on having her home by, and then I think I answered. Well, first I think I was flustered out of my mind, but I'm pretty sure I answered either 5 or 6. And he nodded and said, "All right, I think I can live with that." And I think he was trying to be funny. Like, I think he was trying to make fun of the typical line of questioning that you're subjected to, is in like, you better have her home by this time, or you know the standard drill. It's annoying, but I think he was trying to make fun of it, and I was just too like, yeah, to actually properly laugh in response. So, just point of this little rant is I've been there before. I know what it's like, and I'm so sorry for Joko because you are now about to die.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before? My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Like, really? All the time. I'm getting sick of hearing about it.
So, I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
Yeah, don't get me started on that stupid glasses side quest we went on. What can I say except you're welcome?
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
That is typically how glasses work. You wear them all the time.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What?
What the hell was that?
Something wrong?
No, nothing. Well then, Senpai, please excuse us.
What? Okay. I have many questions about what the hell is happening right now. I should have been to my room. Okay, what the hell? Do I even want to know? What? Also, are we not gonna question how he's a human? What? No one? I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. What is happening? Do we have our first dream of the year today? What? I thought it was tomorrow night. Is it that big a deal? You'll just have your first dream your first what? I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. Your first dream of the year? What do you mean what are you talking about? When did you take this? It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. What the? Maybe we should have taken a full group shot since we were all meeting up anyway. Photo was good in its own way. What the? Why? You gotta dream of specific things you want to have. You dream of specific Is this a thing that I'm just unaware of? You dream of what? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji, sheep, and okra? Okay, maybe I just never heard of this. Is this actually a thing, or am I going insane? I've never, ever heard of this before. And I mean, given the fact that everyone seems to be going insane anyway, it really wouldn't surprise me. But I don't. I'm gonna make myself dream about that. Instead of that, you can brute force yourself into dreams. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty. I gotta get to bed anyway. Gotta practice tomorrow too. What? What's happening? What the? I have several questions, game. I can feel a warm breeze on my face. Do I even want to know? Okay. Alright. I was not aware we made that quick of an advancement in our relationship.
Sleeping.
Do you not know you're a human and not a cat anymore?
Hey, you've been acting kind of weird since
Me! I've been acting weird. Really? Well, have you looked in the mirror recently?
What's going on?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Who's that?
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead.
Who's that? What the f- Who's that? Who is that? That's for top on the right, and that's for you on the left. Who is that?
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny.
Who are you?
Looks like your recipes have
Wait, are you her mom?
Quality.
Wait!
Thanks, but no.
What?
Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
What?
Good morning. Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
You don't talk to me about gags this year.
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
The whole world is drunk, not me. I'm the only one normal one here.
It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she...
How is this? What happened? What happened between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day?
You know me too well.
Do I? Yes, I know, I remember. What the?
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
All I hear is that demented...
Morning. Do you think there's enough osechi for me to join you?
What is happening?
Don't tell you what? Morgana's arrived for breakfast? Seriously, Are you alright?
What the hell is going on? Something is definitely very wrong here. Oh, really? You don't say.
You're just hungry.
What?
Thank you for the
What?
food. I can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
Am I on drugs?
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Did I pass through into the metaverse in my sleep?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
And like stay there forever?
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat.
Is the royal content just an entire palace? Like, what is happening?
You want a Mont Blanc, right?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Be careful.
What?
What's the matter?
Everything is the matter right now. Oh, you... And as the cherry on top of the shit cake, guess who's here to spice up the party?
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment. Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for...
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Did I jump on the Polar Express to Crazy Town?
Come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
How about you start making sense instead of starting the copy? Coffee. Yes, Akechi, I know. What the fuck did you do? Or if not you, Maruki. Probably Maruki, to be honest.
That's what I need to discuss with you. Come on.
Sense needs to be made, like, right now. And Kasumi seems to also be aware that something's wrong, so can we get her into the mix as well?
Well then, let's try to sort through this situation. That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct? Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever. Yes, I was acquitted of all charges. It's absolutely preposterous. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is... That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. What say we join forces on this? I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Dick. It may be best to work with Akechi on this.
Allow me to remind you that we are equals in this endeavor, understand? Anyway, let's get to the matter at hand.
Remember when I said truly the worst timeline? Yeah, well...
First, I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace?
A whole lot of bullshit is what happened after that.
I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it.
Well, it seems like Kasumi's aware, at least vaguely, because didn't she also notice something was wrong when her dad did the blah 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 blah. She was like, huh? So I think she seems like she's also kind of aware of what's going on, to some extent.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
We're in Maruki's palace, aren't we? That was it. We're in Maruki's palace. Is that what this is? We're in Maruki's.
I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it?
Because that was what he wanted, right? He wanted a world where everyone was happy, and he wanted to use the metaverse to change everyone to be good and to have to fix all the problems. And this is a world where everyone's problems are fixed, where her mother's back to life. Morgana is the human he always wanted to be, and we were teleported here somehow.
I believe I heard her say the word palace.
And that was that palace that we saw. That was the one that was under construction. That was his palace, wasn't it? That's where we are right now.
Despite not being in the metaverse, you're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right? I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Maybe be a little less smug about it, but yeah, I get it.
Senpai! Akechi-san.
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Don't even get me started.
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're—
No, he is not a phantom thief. Do not even entertain that idea.
I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves.
Correct, and it's gonna stay that way.
However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though.
Yet.
I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so. Oh.
The Metaverse Navigator icon is back on my home screen.
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history? How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log.
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read his palace. It's Maruki. There's no way it's not Maruki.
The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow.
I've known for a while he's gonna be the big final bad. It makes sense in universe for him to be the big final bad because he was talking about how he wanted to change everything with the metaverse after our conversations in the therapy office.
Could this be the doing of the palaces?
It's gotta be Maruki at the core of all this.
Enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put
Oh,
my finger on
absolutely.
it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
I guess we're doing this.
We're going in, together.
All right. Let's do it.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is. What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
But you're dressed like a madman.
That one?
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move out.
Okay. We need to take several chill pills. Okay, everything's gone insane. I don't know what's happening anymore. So, I was kind of ready to wind down. I was getting ready for the game to wrap up, even though, because, like, I knew it wasn't going to end. I knew we still had an entire other section of the game to go. But I was still, like, okay, the game's going to end soon, or at least it feels like it should end soon. So, I don't know how they're going to tie this into the royal content naturally. But I gotta say, the game has recaptured my interest. I'm ready to see how this progresses. I mean, I have a feeling it has to do with Maruki and his desire to change the world for the better. But we won't know for sure until we head into this palace and see what's in store for us. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Hope to catch you all soon for the next episode of Persona 5 Royal. And I hope you all have a very happy holiday season today. Goodbye.